Hi there, and welcome to my next video on my YouTube channel, Unapologetic with Lorelai. Today, another cloudy day, rather. Most of the time, I have a little bit of luck and the sun is trying to come through, but not today. It's definitely going to be clouded. And yeah, I'm going to talk with you on a few things here today that I just thought of on my way up here, actually. I had another topic in mind, but I switched, and I think that's okay. I can talk about whatever I think might interest you, and I hope it interests you. And while doing that, I'll be showing the script. I will flipping the screen rather soon and showing you where I am at this particular moment, and hope to share with you some piece of the beautiful nature, and hope you enjoy it. And together with my words, it gives a certain vibe, I hope, and I hope it inspires you, it interests you, and I like to for you to walk with me. So for today, I wanted to talk about how I just decided already, I think many years ago, but I see a few people around me who might still need to do that, and let them, let people, rather, let them have their wrong opinion about you. You don't have to fix that. You don't have to set them straight. And I'm not doing that anymore. Many years ago, I stopped doing that. And if they want to have an opinion about me, I just let them and let them. And life becomes a lot easier when you manage to do that. You know, it's just it's up to them how to think about you, and it's not up to me to correct them all of the time. Okay, sometimes perhaps you have to, if you're applying for a job, you're gonna have to, want to show your best self. But I mean more in life in general, that there's an attitude that you can stop doing that if you are doing that, and if you're not aware of it, perhaps you might want to have a look at yourself if that's what you are doing. So let people think what they think about you, and lift up your shoulders and continue your life. Very peaceful and a very nice way to live. Let me tell you. So I'm going to flip the screen, as I said, and talk more about it and show you the area where I am at this particular moment. Sorry for stumbling over my words sometimes. I'm not English. My mother tongue is not English, rather. And I'm just doing my best here, and I hope it makes sense to you. And I hope you enjoyed my walk. So let's go. Right, so here I am. I did not only flip my screen, but I also turned myself around because this is the starting point of my walk, what I wanted to show you. And I hope you like nature. And you must almost do, because otherwise you wouldn't be watching my video here. And I love to be in nature and sharing this with you. And I'm posting rather my videos daily. You can always subscribe to my channel if you like, if you don't want to, if you want to see more of this, where I am and what I'm talking about and where I am at the moment. And yeah, as I said, you can subscribe to my channel. You can also leave a thumbs up or leave a comment, because that I really would like to see comments coming my way, because that means I'm definitely saying something to somebody, and for somebody it resonates, or it inspires somebody, which is just a great bonus on top of being here in this beautiful part of nature here. And as I said, it's a thing that I have learned to do myself already for quite some time, and I see a lot of people struggling with that. And that's right, let the people just think about you what they want. Let them be wrong about you, and without you trying to to correct them, because why would you? Why on earth would you know if you're tired of correcting people's assumptions? I mean, what I'm saying here is definitely for you, I guess, because I believe there comes a moment in your life when you realize you just can't control what other people choose to believe about you. They don't know it about you. They just choose to believe that about you, and it's weird, but it's how people are many times, and you don't have to control anyhow how they think about you. And I mean, most of us, I think, we try to explain ourselves, or we try to correct the misunderstandings what we see happening in front of us, and you know, and trying to make people to see my intentions and my heart and my truth. And I learned along the way that it's um, how can I say it? It's what they prefer anyhow. If they prefer to think about you like that in a certain way, which is not the right way, um, well, if they choose that, then that's just where it's at. If they prefer to choose their if they prefer to choose their vision of you, and their version of you, rather, um, well, let them really do what they want to do. And if it fits their narrative, and if it's their comfort, and it fits their story, I just, I hope they're happy with it. And no amount of amount of changing, of explaining what I want to do, will help that. Will help them change their mind about me. So I said to myself at one point in my life, just let them be wrong. I don't care anymore. I really don't care. And it can be people close to you or people far away from you, and hopefully not people close to you. I hope they still see you for what you are, but it can happen, and especially in the family settings, there's a lot of misunderstanding there as well. I'm sure of that. But there's a little twist in that as well, because if people see that you know, you're silent about it and you're not explaining yourself anymore, there's another kind of confusion that pops up there as well. And I also have this thing of, just let them misunderstand your silence, or misread the distance that you're keeping from them, or let them make assumptions about you, and let them think what they think. And I really live by that standard nowadays. And I can say it's a relief, and it's so peaceful, because yeah, there's no need for doing certain things anymore. That only going to end up being hurtful for you. And it's not, it not hasn't become my emergency thing anymore to correct them. And I don't want to rush or fix anything anymore. I think it's all about knowing who you are, and knowing, what you mean and what you meant at that time, and still mean and will always mean. And know what's your thing, what is your truth, and what you live by, and how you see things. And it's all in your good right. And I know it's a little perhaps too liberal for some people, but I believe it's the only way. Sorry, my throat is getting dry here. It's the wind that's coming into my mouth here. um, yeah, it's you can't change it anyhow. That's to make a long story short in that respect, And I also can assure you, when you really stop needing everybody to understand you, your life gets so much calmer. I mean, it's as calm as what I'm showing you here in nature. It's this kind of calm that you can feel from inside. And well, I can only advise you to do so. If I'm in a position to advise, I'm not a guru, I'm not an expert, I'm not a motivational speaker or anything like that. I just share my thoughts, my emotions, my experiences that I have been gone through, and hope that somewhere along it resonates with you, and your words may mean something to you, and you can apply maybe even them. And also, of course, you can also tell me if you do not resonate at all, if you don't agree at all with it, because I'm not standing here and saying you all have to agree. Of course, that's not where it's at either. But I can tell you that when you do stop needing everybody to understand you, also your relationships get clearer, and you can feel, I can really feel your energy coming back to you, and with you where it belongs. It doesn't belong with anybody else, it belongs with you. And I think letting people be wrong about you is not, it's not a cold, it's not cold. You're not rigid, you're not cold, but it's just a matter of maturing. That's how I see it now. It's really maturing. And stand your ground, stand for who you are, and what you are. And that's it. It doesn't mean you can't grow, but you have to grow according to your input, what you allow to come into your life, because that's where you really grow from. I believe is you decide, you filter where you want to learn from, where you will learn from, and grow as a person, because we can always grow. I'm 63 years of age, and I can say I'm still growing daily on certain topics. I have 3 children, and they're going becoming really young adults towards adulthood, and that's wonderful to see. And I wasn't born to be able how to deal with all of that. And you just have to go with the flow and do it as good as you can, and guide them and understand them as good as you can. And also sometimes let them, because if they have an opinion, that's it. But I'm pretty blessed, I guess, because I have a wonderful relationship with my children, and with that, being myself and being myself around them, they can be themselves around me. I mean, what more can you ask for in life in that respect? So if you have come to a point that you can really be yourself and stop explaining yourself, and not explaining yourself, not just that, but not feeling the urge anymore to correct people about you, um, that's where the hardcore thing comes from, I believe. Just no need anymore to feel explaining yourself to correct their thoughts about you. That's in short what I'm saying here. And yeah, because as I said before, if we really truly know you, they won't believe they won't believe the wrong things about you anyway. So, what's the point of doing, trying to explain you to everybody else, yourself to everybody else? So, I mean, if you're tired of defending yourself, of clarifying or fixing your whole narrative in that respect, just practice saying this quietly inside of you. I don't need you to understand me. And that's where it's a little information you can tell yourself all day long until it becomes your second nature. Once again, I don't need you to understand me. And just let them be wrong and think the way they think about you. And with that, I leave you with these words. Maybe they're gonna need some time to sink in, or you don't agree with them at all. That's also possible. But for now, I'm going to leave you with these words. And I hope you have a good day. And really hope to see you in my next video. As I said, I will be posting daily on many different topics that we all going through life. And we all have our hardships and our habits and things like that. And we think we can learn from each other. And but what I also like very much is the place from where I'm talking with you about my things, and I hope you enjoy the piece of nature that I'm showing you as well. So by saying that, I wish you a very nice day. Take very good care of yourself and your loved ones, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.